and welcome to the Best Buy blog. My name is Ray, and in this video I'll be reviewing the Briiv Wi-Fi enabled air purifier. The Briiv is a really interesting device available at Best Buy that uses biomimetic and biophilic design to minimize the carbon footprint of purifying the air in your home. In other words, it involves natural elements to both do its job more efficiently and integrate this gorgeous natural aesthetic into your space. In its box, you'll find the Briiv itself with all of the components it needs to run. That includes a 5-volt USB adapter, a USB to micro USB cable with a little label for which side is up, the Briiv's base, its glass top, and 3 layers of filters: an activated carbon matrix filter, a coconut filter, and a reindeer moss filter. This is different than other air purifiers. It's meant to clean the air in your home with as little energy and waste as possible, so it's kind of a novel approach to air purification. As we focus on more sustainable ways to maintain our homes, our air and water purification methods should be coming along for the ride. One of the ways in which you might have seen biomimetic design in your own city is something like a natural public swimming pool. Here in Edmonton, where I'm based, we have one in Borden Park. The pool uses granite rock layers, wetland beds, and sunlight to filter and clean its water instead of something like chlorine. The Briiv, to me, feels like it's doing a very similar thing on a small scale. Instead of using a huge carbon or HEPA filter that you need to replace every 3 to 6 months that's packaged in a bunch of metal or plastic, it uses these natural layers to cut down on the amount of carbon filter that you need. And then when you do swap out the carbon filter, it's packaged in a very eco-friendly, easily transportable fashion. You've got that collapsible carbon filter itself, and then that super lightweight, recyclable cardboard box. In my experience, the Briiv is a little laggy. You have to be patient with it to respond, whether you're using its illuminated controls on the front of the device or its Wi-Fi enabled app. But for a couple of seconds of your time, your patience will pay off. The filter layers of the Briiv are designed so that less waste ends up in landfills over time, and the difference can become significant. The top 2 layers of this air purifier are reindeer moss and pressed coconut moss, which catch large and mid-sized particulates like pollen, dander, dust, and smoke. Both of these layers are compostable at home when it's time to replace them. Because the moss layers clean the air first, the device's non-compostable, non-recyclable carbon matrix filter, which catches fine particulates like VOCs, can be smaller, so when you have to replace it, you're not replacing as large of a component. With its spendy price tag, I was kind of hoping that I wouldn't like the Briiv, but I mean, look at it, of course I do. It's a gorgeous air purifier that looks more like a statement piece than a household utility, and it works really well. It's effective at cleaning the air of a room of up to 1,000 square feet, and it leaves the air smelling fresh, but kind of mossy, like a forest. It's available to purchase in Canada at Best Buy, and you can click on the link in the video description to learn more about it. As always, thanks so much for watching, and I hope you have a great, fresh-smelling rest of your day.